Reading from the Ottery Gazette, page 2. So this is the Ottery Gazette December 2010 edition, and the title of the article is Campaigners' Alternative Approach for Local Development. A group fighting East Devon District Council's plans to grow the district by a third over the next 20 years have put forward an alternative approach, based on the principles of localism as their response to the public consultation. In a move that coincides with National Empty Homes Week, communities before developers will formally hand over their response to the Local Development Framework (LDF) consultation at a protest tomorrow, Tuesday 10:30 a.m. at East Devon District Council's H quarters in Sidmouth. According to a recent study, there are almost 2,000 empty homes in East Devon. CBD campaigner Councillor Roger Giles explained, "We believe that the LDF as it stands is not only incredibly damaging to East Devon with its plans for mass development and weakened protections for the countryside, but it is also a wasted opportunity." Of course, some houses are needed, especially affordable houses for local and less well-off people, but the number of houses proposed is far, far too many. Councillor Giles continued, "East Devon's natural assets, its beauty, quality of life and special landscapes, which are obvious strengths, and which our tourist industry is built on, should be central to the plan. But instead it is as though they are viewed as an inconvenience or barrier to development. Local people consistently say that the beautiful countryside and quality of life in East Devon are the things that mean most to them. The LDF will damage the countryside and erode the quality of life." Councillor Claire Wright added, "EDDC surely has a responsibility to resolve the issue of empty homes in the district before they start building all over our green fields." The group has asked that East Devon District Council look again at the LDF and bring it into line with the localism agenda, which means that communities work in partnership with councils on planning issues, perhaps even leading the way. CBD has also asked that EDDC's ambitions to attract massive inward migration are dropped. They want a new draft to instead be based on local need only, such as affordable housing for existing residents. The localism bill is expected to be published in November. Lib Dem parliamentary spokesman Jonathan Underwood said, "EDDC's whole approach is completely incompatible with the localism bill and must be redrafted to fit the new legislation and respect the rights of residents." Community Secretary Eric Pickles said last week that plans for localism would mean more people planning and less politician planning. Mr. Pickles said, "For far too long, local people have had too little say over a planning system that has imposed bureaucratic decisions by distant officials in Whitehall and the Town Hall. We need to change things, so there is more direct democracy and less bureaucracy in the system. These reforms will become the building blocks of the big society." Councillor Claire Wright said, "It is clear that EDDC is going to have to change its approach dramatically if it is going to allow local people to take the lead in this way." She said, "Councillors and planners seem so blinkered about provision, they have forgotten what makes East Devon special. And that is dangerous. It is dangerous for residents, and it is dangerous for the independently owned businesses that are currently keeping our communities alive."